Hi. I hope everyone is doing well. It has been like forever since I have like posted a video. Well, here we go. And I'm going to start with Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate with you, it wasn't meant for you. So don't take it to heart. If some of it resonates with you, then, take what you can and use it. Alrighty. Well, where I am, we have a storm coming. So if I cut in and out, I apologize ahead of time. Alright. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Make sure if Leo is not your sun sign, check your rising, check your moon, check your Venus. Okay, so let's see. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on for Leo for the rest of April? What is going on with Leo? That was ugly. Okay, Leo, so Leo. Okay, so I'm sensing that you're looking for something a little bit more traditional, something a little bit more structured when it comes to your relationships, maybe having to do with a soulmate. And you've been sneaking around and you're worried that you might get caught, or they've been sneaking around and they're wondering if they'll get caught. There's definitely some type of disconnect. Jeez. During this Mercury retrograde, you've been keeping some of your feelings to yourself when it comes to your soulmate. Maybe you're unaware that you're dealing with your soulmate. For some of you, it's like you're wanting to move, maybe from a small house to a larger house, or maybe from an apartment to a house. You are definitely in communications with, someone who's selling their home, but I feel like for whatever reason, it's like it's not sounding right to you. You may, turn your back on it, you may leave it alone, but you're still working hard, you're still persevering. Okay, this might sound far-fetched, maybe, but for some of you, you're looking to buy, like, your childhood home, or maybe go back to, it says bad connection. For you guys who are in the room, can you hear me okay? Is it choppy? Is it cutting in and out? It's like getting this message saying very bad connection. So let me know if you can, if it's recording okay. Can you two hear me? Or see me? Okay, it's in and out. Thank you, Lakeisha. Hopefully it'll stop doing that. I think we're okay now. Okay, great. Thank you. Let's see. Leo. All right, well, let's see what's going on with Leo. I hope this Mercury and Jupiter retrograde has been treating you okay. With the new moon in Aries, be prepared for unsuspecting surprises. I mean, anything is like bound to happen. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. These three. It looks like you're like focused. You've disconnected yourself from whatever gossip that may be happening or going around, or things that, you know, someone is telling you, and they're telling you these things like out of pocket. And you're disconnecting yourself from that. There could also be someone watching you. And we'll clarify in a second, in your present. It may deal with an Aries, but you're definitely waiting for your ships to come in. We've got the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is in relation to your family life. This could be a patriarch, someone older in your family. Maybe for some of you, someone has passed away and they've basically have left you, you know, an inheritance of some sort. And, you know, if this has happened to someone, and I'm not predicting death. I'm not, it sounds like that, but I'm not doing that. But I'm feeling that for whoever this is for, it's already happened. Or when you see this, it will have already happened. But it's like you're waiting now for that inheritance. If they have not passed on, then the patriarch of your family, someone older than you, is going to be giving you something of value to your family. Maybe a family heirloom of some sort. Let's see. And it could be, you know, an Aries. It could be a Taurus, a Capricorn. It could be... that's all I'm seeing so far. All right, so in the future, it's like you've lost something and you're having this pity party about it, but things aren't what they seem. It's as if, okay, unfortunately, someone has delivered a message about maybe a family member or someone older, and it's like you've disconnected yourself. Maybe you're blaming God, the universe, feminine, divine, whomever, but you've lost someone. And from this loss, it's like you're waiting for something that was promised to you or something that was owed to you. And you're still like emotionally attached, even though you disconnected yourself in the past. It's like in the future, it's like you're going to stop and you're going to think about it. You know, you're going to think about what you've lost versus what you have, what you still have. This could be a couple. An earth sign and a fire sign. And something was lost out of that. And again, it's like you're having this pity party. But you're not having it like among people. It's like you're to yourself. And you're having this pity party in secret. And it's like it's this facade. For some of you, you've disconnected yourself from your family because of this. Alright, so... Okay, well, your overall energy is looking back on the past, and we are in Mercury retrograde. And it's like you're looking back on your past. This could also mean that you're trying to invest differently and a little bit wiser now. This is a time for you to ground yourself. Or you're actually, there's somebody in your camp that's helping you, you know, stay grounded and stay focused, which is great. But there's definitely some type of loss here. What's going on with Emperor? With the Emperor, there's some type of an abundance that's coming. Okay, see, look, I'm not trying to predict death or anything like that, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. It could have been someone who's already passed. And I'm not going to sit here and read something other than what's here. I'm not going to, well, I don't read death, and then fold it up and read something again. This is obviously a message that somebody needs to hear. And I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news or anything like that. But it is one of my gifts. I knew my mom was going to pass away like 3 months before she did. And I had to tell her. And I'm glad that I did. It's just something that you just... This is to prepare someone for the inevitable. It's a cycle of life. But this person, whoever this person is, they planned for you. And if it's somebody who's not gone, it's something that's owed to you. But your ships are coming in. It's like whatever this abundance is, it is coming to you. Maybe it's money that you've been waiting on and you forgot about. This is the time, I mean, it's the new moon in Aries. You're going to be surprised. Behind every corner, there's going to be a surprise. What's going on with this? And that fell off the bottom of the deck. Let's try that again. Okay, so... Alright, so clarifying the Three of Wands. Okay. Which is your center, the core of the reading. Your ships that are coming in. Things that are owed to you. Things that are due to you. Things that collectively will help support you in whatever it is that you're trying to do in your future. It's like you're teetering on it. It's like it's not that you don't want it, and it's not that you want it. It's like you're walking away from it and you're walking toward it at the same time. And I know that makes absolutely no sense. But when you're full of emotions, when something tragic happens or when something negative happens, does it ever make sense? Do we ever make sense in the midst of chaos? No. It's something that you want, but you don't want. It's not how you wanted to get it. All right, so let's see. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. So it's like whatever it is, it's like you're open to it, but it's hurt you. It's like you're owning the truth of it. And you're withstanding it. Yeah. Alright, so what's this truth with the Queen of Swords? Some type of offer. Some type of long-term offer. Whatever it is, it's going your way, and you are really going to be it's gonna bring ideas or some type of new ideas, some type of new energy. You're gonna be reluctant at first, but once it actually happens and it starts going, It's like you're going to be really ambitious about new opportunities, new ideas. You're going to be all about action. There's very little thought here. Hell, there's only 2 swords. That's the page and that's the Queen of Swords. And it's like you're going to be acting off of emotion and acting, off of emotion. You got cups here and you have wands here. So you're going to be acting off of your emotions. You're going to be acting impulsively. Definitely impulsively. Excuse me. And with that, you got to be very careful, because when we don't think about what we're doing or what we're going to do, when we don't put that thought there, it's like that's where the mistakes happen. We dig a deeper hole than, we need to. What's going on with the, 5 of Cups. So you're in the midst of you crying over spilled milk, thinking about what you lost instead of looking at what you have. It's like you're persevering. You're persevering through it. You're going to try and look at it in a different perspective. There may be some conflicts, though, that arise from that. What are these conflicts? What are these conflicts? The conflict is you have ideas, you have the motivation, you have the oomph, more or less. But whatever ideas you have, whatever, this situation is that you've been working toward and working on, and with this money coming into your life, it's like right here, right now, like in your future, because you're still waiting on this. All right, this is the present, where we have the Emperor, we have the 3 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. That right there, and it was clarified with the Ace of Pentacles, which is in your present. You're waiting on something, so you don't have it yet. It's coming. And in the future, when you're crying over your spilled milk and having your pity party because things aren't what they seem, you may think as though you're left with nothing, but you actually are. It's like you're going to work hard. You're going to persevere through it. You're going to survive. There's going to be some conflicts, maybe with some family members, friends, whatever this loss is. It doesn't necessarily mean, hell, it could be a severance package. If it's job related, it could be a severance package. If you're, depending on your job situation and how your company is and, things of that nature, they could be offering you some type of severance package. It could be money left from a relative again. But here, it's like you have the King of Wands. So even though there may be some conflict, some strife, some difficulties seeing eye to eye, it's like you have the ideas. It's like you're motivated and you want to move, you want to act, but you lack the money. You don't have the money for it. But you're not going to let that stop you. It shouldn't stop you. There are different ways of finding help financially. As I told a client just a few hours ago, check with the SBA.gov if you're looking for a grant, if you're looking for a loan for a small business. You have to talk. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you don't tell anybody, hey, you know what, this is what I want to do. Do you have any ideas? Hey, do you know of any? If you don't ask, nobody's going to tell. All right, so you're feeling as though your wish is not going to be fulfilled, but you're trying to find some type of grace in that. You're trying to find some type of peace in that. You're psyching yourself out because things aren't what they seem. It's like you're accepting, oh, my wish isn't going to come true. The things that I dream of, the things that I aspire to do, it's not going to happen. So I might as well just go ahead and settle. Damn it, that's not the Leo way. Don't do that. Don't short sell yourself. Come on now. You know this is a cycle. You know it is. Things happen. there's some type of union, some type of attachment, some type of a second chance that's coming around. So now it's like switching to love. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I see the ending and the beginning of the one. So with the second part of this reading, it is, for some of you, well, with the last one, it ended with the King of Wands. And then now it's beginning with some of you. Actually, it's melting together. Some of you have accepted, you know what, I don't have the money to do this. But you haven't given up on your ideas. It's just that you've hit a lull. And it's like you're trying to find peace. You're trying to find some type of balance in it. But at the same time, for others of you, and again, like I said, you know it's a cycle. And then where it starts for others, it's like whatever it is that you're aiming for, be it love. You're trying to find balance. You're trying to find solace. You're trying to accept the fact that you aren't in a relationship right now, but you want to be. You know it's a cycle. 1 minute you're single, the next minute you're not. But you're attached to someone. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be another Leo. It could be an Aries. It could be all the damn earth signs. It could be air. But you know what? I don't see any air. Okay, you're not communicating. Leo, you're not talking. You're all about action. Again, you're all about action and emotion. Still, there's only 2 freaking swords. There's the page and the queen. You're not talking. You're not expressing yourself verbally. You're not using your communication. Again, Mercury retrograde. It's all about communication and it controlling communication. You need to open your mouth. Roar like the freaking fucking lion that you are. You're wanting a second chance, or somebody's wanting a second chance with you. It could be a Gemini, who are masters of communication, by the way. Hint. What's going on with this second chance, this renewal? Need I say more? Need I say more? If this is resonating with you guys, if you're connecting with this, please leave something down in the comments and let me know. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. We'll see. Okay, for some of you, it's like you're frustrated. You're frustrated about this union, the second chance. You're wanting it to be over, but it's not. It's like there's a delay in it. It's like it's the worst thing that's happened to you, but it's not over yet. Okay, so you're working on yourself. You're working on maybe your self-esteem, your higher self, being a better person. You could also be portraying yourself to the world as if everything is A-O-fucking-K. Your home life, it's like you're trying to keep your home life together. You're trying to keep that harmony. For some of you, it's like you're tired of being single and you want to be in this relationship and you're willing to go the distance. It might be far away from you, but you're willing to go the distance. You're protecting yourself. You're defending something. What are you defending? Maybe your position at work, or it could be some type of advice, or maybe some type of help that you're getting from, you know, some colleagues, or it could be a three-party situation. And I'm sorry, I also forgot to mention that there could be a Pisces involved. All right, so what's up with this Three of Pentacles? No, I think it's about some decisions that you're trying to make. Maybe somebody came to you. Maybe that's why you're defending yourself. Maybe somebody came to you to talk to you about some issues or something having to do with a relationship or maybe a job. And now you feel as though you have options, or maybe you're just freaking confused. No, it's options. You're trying to think about which path you should take. Somebody has made you an offer. Somebody has offered you something. you had choices before. Someone came to you and made you an option. Maybe it's another job from a distance from where you live. But it's like you're really like thinking about it. You have the world set before you. It's like your goals, your plans, your dreams. It's like right there. And this might be the opportunity for you to act on those. Well, if this is a partnership, maybe a business partnership, it's not going to be in your best interest. Somebody is lying to you about some type of business dealings, whatever they came to, whatever they suggested to you. And now it's got you thinking about your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, which path you should take. It's a dysfunctional, one-sided, I'm going to get mine, let's dupe him or her, because they're lying to you. No pun intended. Get it, Leo, lying? Anyway. Okay, so maybe it has something to do with a Cancer, maybe a Capricorn. There's some type of movement. You may be moving away from these liars. Shit, damn. Once you do that, it's like all your burdens will be gone. Your burdens will be lifted, and you will be happy as fuck. So, I mean, you can't beat that with a bat. It's like it's destiny for you to go through this. You still have your hopes, your dreams, your inhibitions, you have your desires, and you're going to go for it. You're going to end up stopping communication with someone, or you're going to stop traveling once all of this comes about, once all of this comes out into the open. It's like you're going to move away from it. And when you move away from it, all that chaos, all that negativity, all the baggage, and all the, this unnecessary stuff, it's going to leave you happy, burden-free. Okay, let me change that. Not burden-free. It's going to lift some burdens, because we're all going to have burdens. And when I say burdens, I'm talking about bills, responsibilities as an adult, as, a parent, as whoever you are to somebody else. If somebody is relying on you to eat, sleep, and just be emotionally attached to, possibly, it's gonna lift. The weight is going to be taken off your shoulders. This is how it was designed. This is how it was meant to be. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try something. Let's try something here. Leo. Can you tell us what's going on with Leo? What's at the center of Leo's situation? What is at the center of Leo's situation? Okay, what is at the center of Leo's situation? Alright, so Leo, you're present. You have the High Priestess. What's crossing you is the Seven of Swords, which will actually be read in the upright. Next, you have the Four of Wands. And with the Four of Wands, this is in your past. With the Sun card, this is in your future. And we have the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, this is what's above you. This is what's working for you right now. Or what you're working toward. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is what's below you. Sorry, you have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is in your hopes and your fears. And your overall outcome is the Nine of Swords. All right, so Leo, 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 Leo. Well, I mean, as far as advice, you know, you have the Eight of Pentacles. With your external influences, you have like the Nine of Cups. So it's like you have your wishing. You're wishing. You're wishing. Let me put these over here. Okay. All right, so what's going on with this High Priestess? Do I have one turned over? Did one flip over on me? Ah, it did. Ha! The one card that flips over as I shuffle. Go figure. Destiny. Hopes, dreams. Alright, so let's clarify this, shall we? Alright, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so what's going on with this High Priestess? Oh, there it is. Your soulmate. You have the Two of Cups. There's some mystery or something that is, maybe there's something about each other you don't know. But this is definitely having to do with like your twin flame. You're definitely connected. You're in awe of this person. Okay, and what's crossing you? Alright, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, right? So you feel as though this person is maybe not being honest with you. It's like, again, you got your wish card. It's like you're hopeful. You're almost there. You almost have 10 cups. And it's like, hey, here I am. I just need that one piece. And then you have this Page of Wands. Again, Page of Wands. Again, you got two swords now. You got the Page of Wands and you have the Nine of Swords. You're still not talking. You have the Page of Wands where somebody is going to be delivering you some news or somebody told you some news. It's just reconfirming what the first spread was about. What's going on with this Page of Wands? Jesus. Okay, you're accepting something. You're accepting something as far as your ships coming in. You're waiting. You're waiting. What's going on with the past? Four of Wands. In your past with the Four of Wands, that's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody was patiently waiting, and they had this offer for you. What'd you do with that offer? It gave you structure. It was more along the lines of something being structured, conventional, maybe. But you also have the Eight of Swords. Maybe you weren't being forthcoming with what some of your fears were. Maybe this love that this person was giving you scared you, or maybe you were afraid to return it, and you're deciding or you decided to walk away from it. It's like you're working towards turning your back on it. Why would you work? Maybe this person is toxic. Could be a Taurus. Could be another fire sign. Hell, you're all here. What's going on with this Eight of Cups? I'm getting like 3, 4, 5 cards at a time. What the? Gotta put it down. All right, so. All right. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. This is actually supposed to be working in your favor. I smell something burning. That's weird. Now it's gone. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're turning your back on some type of abundance, something that's supposed to be coming towards you. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You've stopped communication with someone. And then you have the Fool, where you're not changing anything. You're not changing your routine. You're not changing anything. It's like you've decided not to continue your journey, not to go forward, not to forge ahead. Whatever this is, this soulmate has like really affected you. This connection, this bond that you have with this person, it's really affected you to the point where in the first spread, that's the only thing that's different. Where now we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you're walking away from that. With the Knight of Swords, you've stopped communication. Maybe with this soulmate, maybe with family members, but it's like you're not using your I don't want to say free will. It's like you're not following your dream. You're not following the path that you want to take. It's like you decided to just stay put and continue to do what you've been doing. Why? Why is the Fool in reverse? Why is the Fool in reverse? Why is the Fool in reverse? Balance. You're not balanced. But it's more than that. It's more than about balance. It's more about being on the right frequency. It's about being true to yourself. It's about being flexible with whatever's coming your way. But here it's like you're full speed ahead. It's about action, and you're not talking to anyone. Why? What's going on with the Ace of Pentacles? And see, again, I just noticed that. Huh. Okay, so up here, as far as, again, I'm just going to backtrack a minute, because this is starting to come together. All right, so we clarified the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, the Eight of Cups. And we ended up getting the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? So it's like you're turning your back, or you're walking away from some type of an abundance. Maybe somebody's offering you money, but you don't want it in the way that they're offering it to you. Or maybe it's how they got it, or where they got it from. Or maybe it's Johnny come lately, a day, you know, a day late and $1 short. I don't know. But it's like you're working toward it. Maybe it's you don't want a handout. But in your subconscious, you want that abundance. You want that overall wealth in your life. Then we have the Moon card in reverse. So someone's being deceitful. It could have something to do with the Pisces. Maybe they're not being totally honest about their truth. Because then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So they could be lying to you. In your subconscious, you're thinking that someone is being, they're lying. Basically, they're lying about some damn money. I'm not even going to go through the whole spiel. Basically, subconsciously, you feel as though somebody is being sneaky, manipulative, and just downright deceitful about some damn money. Okay, and now you, with the Sun card, in your future, it's like, to clarify the Sun card, you have the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you're like disconnecting yourself from this negative energy. For those of you in a relationship, you're just deciding, you know what, I'm going to take, what the hell is burning? I'm going to take my kid and I'm leaving. Or you're deciding that, you know, you need a break from this relationship. And this is in your future. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Still, there's no communication. Other than the lies that you're thinking about, you know. But again, here's the World card, and it's a cycle. It's a cycle that you've been through before, and it's almost, I'm getting the idea that for some of you, it's you leave or you break up, there's some time in between, then you come back together. Which is exhausting. How can you do that? Shit. I have the Emperor. Could be an Aries. Whoop, whoop. Here we have the Lover's card. It's like you're attached to this older person. Or this authority figure. Or it could be a damn Aries. You have the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're looking for balance, but at the same time, you may feel as though you've been charitable. That you've been giving, and you're done with that. You're tired of giving. Yeah, you're just tired of it. Okay, so the advice with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like press forward, move ahead, try a different approach, but there's going to be a delay in that. Some type of delay, some form of delay. Why is there going to be a delay? Damn, the card's going left. There's some type of masculine energy. It may be your masculine divine, allowing your feminine divine to blossom and grow. But you're trying to manifest something. It's like you're working diligently to make shit happen, which is great, you know. Oh, wow. Okay. Which is really good. It really is. Okay, so to clarify, let's see. To clarify the Nine of Cups, all right, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there won't be a new beginning. You're pretty content with whatever is going on. You're not trying to start over, basically. Keep in mind, you're still waiting for your ships to come in. And these are like the external influences that you are involved in that's keeping you from that 10th cup. I don't know, maybe somebody's withholding sex from you. But actually, no. Here we have the Nine of Cups. So instead of a new beginning with some type of burden, obstacles, there may not be any obstacles. But it's still not going to be a start of a new beginning. So it could just be an overall picking up from where you left off. But you're not going to have the same burdens that you had before you left. If that makes any sense. Well, yeah, it does make perfect damn sense when you have this card to clarify it. You know, you've got the Sun card. And it's funny how we keep going back and forth with this damn sun card, because the sun card was here in the first part of the spread. And to clarify that, we ended up having the Five of Pentacles, the World card, the Emperor, the Lover's card, and then the Six of Pentacles. Now you have the Sun card. If you ain't dysfunctional this month, Mercury retrograde really needs to leave you the hell alone, Leo. It needs to leave you the hell alone, because you're going back and forth. You got me damn confused. Leo, what is up? What is going on? It's like you're happy. The hell? You don't want a new beginning. You don't want to break up. You don't want to split up. You don't want to be on your own. You want to be on your own in order to make yourself made. You get what I'm saying? This has got to resonate with somebody. Seriously. This is like, at least let me know if I'm on the right track. But it's like you're happy that you don't have to start over. You're happy that you don't have the same burdens that you had before. Leo, maybe you just had to put somebody in check and said, you know what, you ain't gonna keep walking all over me. I'm not a fucking doormat. Rawr. That's when I don't know. It's like, it's almost like you're telling them, look, I'm one cup away. I enjoy you, but you a lot of work. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot this one. Five of Swords. You're still arguing though. Even though you're happy, you guys are still like arguing. Oh my God. What the hell? It's like there's conflict. Either you're arguing or you're bumping heads. There's some type of conflict that's going on. Which is crazy. You know, and that card also came up. Okay, so why are you losing sleep? Why are you losing sleep? Your hopes and your fears. It's like you're staying up late. You're thinking about it. Okay, well, maybe you're not staying up late, but your mind is definitely on it. That's where your energy is. And wherever you direct your energy, wherever your focus is, let me change that. Wherever your focus is, that's where your energy is going to flow. So to clarify that, we have the King of Wands. So it's like you have this idea, you have this energy, you have this drive, you have ideas, you have this business idea, you have everything in a freaking nutshell, but you don't have the money. So you're worried about money. You're worried about your dreams not coming to fruition. You're worried about not being able to follow through on your set desires, your own desires, the loves that you have. There's something that you're focused on, and you're afraid it's not going to happen. Some type of upgrade, promotion. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay. So your overall outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're patiently waiting. So you're patiently waiting for something. And you know what? Learning with Laura, you're probably right. It's like you're patiently waiting. What are you patiently waiting for? Okay, so you're patiently waiting for something, right? You're not withdrawn. You haven't gone within. And then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Whoever this person is, they're petty. They are a petty Betty. Well, let's see. You got Negative Nancy. Now you got Petty Betty. So you got Petty Betty. And why are you waiting on Petty Betty? Are you waiting for her not to be so petty? Did you do something that made her petty? Because you guys have been going back and forth. That's been throughout the spread. Okay. Let's think about this, okay? All right, so we've got 3 cards that just happen to pop out. You're not working toward it, or they're not working toward it. Maybe that's why you're patiently waiting. You're patiently waiting for Petty Betty to make up her freaking mind. And you see that she's not like really into it. She's not really working toward it. Or maybe you're not really into it and you're not really working toward it. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. That's why you're patiently waiting. Are you serious right now? So you're subjecting yourself to this dysfunctional relationship because you're afraid to be alone? Leo. Leo. You're a freaking Leo. Come on. You persevere. You're strong. You're intelligent. You can be crafty when you want to. But if anything, why are you subjecting yourself to someone who's not right for you? Laura, you're absolutely right. This is not the person for you. And you're patiently waiting for them to change. They're not. They're not putting forth any energy. You're half-assing it. And it's more or less like a matter of convenience. You know? It's a matter of convenience. Hey, there's my oracles in alchemy. Hey, girl, how are you? Oh my gosh. But yeah, Leo, it's like it's like you're trying to manifest something. And then you have the Eight of Wands where you're protecting yourself. Why are you protecting yourself from somebody that you're trying to be with? Leo, get your shit together because this ain't working. You're stressing yourself out. Aww. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. But Leo, it's like, Leo, oh my God, Leo, you're confused, Leo. Leo, you gotta get out of this. Seriously. It's like you're waiting until the next person comes along and you're going to see if that person is right. And if that person isn't right, then you got your backup plan. Even though this person is no good for you and they're causing you so much freaking grief. It's like you've been trying to make it work. For some of you, you're actually married to this person and you guys keep going off and on, off and on, off and on. For others of you, you're not actually really married, but common law. You've been together long enough. It feels like it is. You're playing wifey and you're playing hubby. Still, it's like you're waiting for that out. You're patiently waiting because you got a Petty Betty and it's he or she. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said a Petty Betty. I should have said a Petty Peter. Okay, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's like how much longer are you going to take this? I guess that's the reason why you guys are the Strength card, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't. I wouldn't. I don't know. But I'm not in your situation. But come on, you've got to have your self-worth. You have to think and know that you're better than that. You've got to send out that energy, that vibe. If you allow yourself to sit here in this situation that you know is not productive for you, it's going to affect you in other areas of your life. When you're around dysfunctional people, you create this dysfunctional bubble and things around you are then affected. You have to get out of that. I mean, even though, again, soulmate. And I've said this before in past videos, but since I'm back, your soulmate is not your fucking twin flame. Understand that. Your soulmate is someone that you're supposed to learn a lesson from. A soulmate can be a mother, it can be a father, a brother, a sister, a friend, a relative. It could be the person that you're dating. It could be your one-night stand. It could be your candy-coated crush. It could be anyone that you are meant to learn a lesson from. You could be that person who's teaching the lesson and you have absolutely no idea because you're so wrapped up in your fucking feelings. Get out of your feelings. Look at it for what it is. Accept it. You know what? This relationship is not for me. It's not my fault, but you know what? What can I learn from this so that I don't repeat this the next time? Already in your subconscious, you're thinking that whoever this is is against you, that they're plotting, why would you be involved? How can you sleep next to somebody who you think is plotting and scheming? I've heard of keeping your enemies close, or keeping your friends close and your enemies closer, but sleeping with one eye open and constantly looking over every time the phone rings and seeing who they're texting and seeing where they are and having people follow these people. Come on, that shit is batty. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. If somebody is going to be with you, they're going to be with you. Allow them to be with you because they love you and they respect you, not because you're an option. I can stay with this person or I can live on the street. I guess I'm going to stay with this person. Or whatever your situation may be. Don't whittle yourself down to this, to nothing, to zip, to zero. And that definitely was not an Illuminati shout out. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't succumb to whatever. I'm getting older or whatever. This is if they're like playing, if they're manipulating your mind and they're telling you, oh, you can't do better than me. I'm the best, because they presume this. They control that energy around them when you guys are out or when this person is out. They look as though they're one thing, but you know the truth. You know your worth. So don't settle. Don't, because you're worth more than this. This is chaos. This is not what you're about. Leo is about control. Leo is in the middle of Aries and Sag. You have just the right amount of distance from the chaos. You keep yourself in the right angle so that you can see all things. Versus an Aries who's going to be right up front and in your face, and a Sagittarius who's going to watch from the distance and say, I'll be back. So, all right, Leo, I hope, wait, wait. There was something else I wanted to do. Excuse me. There's something. Okay, thank you. Oh, I love her. I love her. Can soulmates possibly turn into or be a life partner? Yeah. You can fall in love with your, you know what? You can fall in love with your soulmate. And when I went on my little rant or whatever about soulmates, a soulmate can be anybody. A soulmate can be someone that you spend the rest of your life with. A soulmate, sole purpose is to teach you. To teach you, you're supposed to learn from a soulmate. You're supposed to teach another soulmate. Childhood friends that you were friends with for like 20 years and all of a sudden you don't even talk anymore. You served your purpose. You were each other's soulmate. People that you meet on the job. You could have a great time on the job, exchange phone numbers, but as soon as one person leaves that job, whether they're fired or they get transferred or whatever the case may be, and you guys lose touch and you don't talk anymore, it's not that you don't like each other. It's just that you don't work together anymore. It's not that it's awkward or anything. It's just like, well, I don't see this person anymore. So I don't know. What do I say? You learn something from that person during your duration at that job and vice versa. Or you taught that person something while you were in their life. It could be a relative. It could be your very first boyfriend who broke your heart, or your very first girlfriend that broke your heart. You learned a lesson not to give of yourself so openly and so much at one time, possibly. Or it could have been another type of intimate relationship that you were involved with someone else, and they set the pattern. They set the bar. Whether this person was so good to you, you're trying to find that in another person. But you have to realize that no two people are the same. Even twins aren't the same. Soulmates, twin flames, in a sense, yes, are the same, but are not the same. If that makes any sense. You may have gone through the same things in your lives at different times. You may be older or younger, but still, You have the same life experiences that the other person has gone through. So yes, you can fall in love with a soulmate. You can spend an eternity with your soulmate. You can die in this life and meet your soulmate in another life, as well as a twin flame. But I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know what the difference is, because a lot of people are under the assumption that a soulmate and a twin flame are the same thing, and they're not. They're not. Some people never even meet their twin flame. It's very rare. And, you know, that's another thing people don't tell you, is how the rarity of it. We all have one, but if we meet one, it's very rare. So I hope that kind of clarified that for you. And I'm sorry if I seemed a little bit pumped up, but it's hot in here. And I don't know. I'm feeling like really passionate. Maybe I'm picking up my inner Leo. But then again, I am a Sag/Leo. So I am a third decan Sag. So it's very easy to channel Leo. But Leo, come on, you know better. You know better, Leo. You know better. You know better. Come on, you know better. You know better. All right, what advice do you have for Leo? One more. What advice do you have for Leo? All right. Here are your advice cards, and let me shuffle these one more time. These cards are so little. They're little. They're little. All right. And what do we need? What do we need? What does Leo 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 need? Here we go. All right, Leo. Now, this is the first time I've used these. Well, on here anyway. Okay, so all right, so the first card that popped out was Knot of Isis. Here you go. All right, so part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. So the goddess can represent whoever it is that you believe in, okay? Soul retrieval. Isis, here you go, soul retrieval, okay? Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process. The healing process. So stop putting yourself through this bullshit thinking, well, I can't find anybody else. Or I won't find anybody else who's going to put up with my bullshit, so I'm going to punish this person. No, don't even think that way. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. It's leading you to wholeness. So if you're feeling empty, if you're feeling as though you're not connected, if you're feeling as though there's something missing, it's coming. All right, and we have this one, and that is the Dark Mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? It's ringing. You go ahead and ignore? You can't ignore. You cannot ignore this because it's going to keep at you. Remember that video I was telling you about where it's going to keep at you? It's going to keep at you till you do what you need to do. So your time for deeper initiation is here. Whether you want it or not, it's going to happen. You're going to have to like change your focus. You're going to have to change the way that you think. You're going to have to change your perception of who you are and who you deserve and who you want in your circle. You know, the circle of truth. Okay? You're in the middle. You got some people that are like right on the edge. You got your circle of truth. All right. So what you need now for those of you. All right. Whoo. All right, Lakeisha. So for those of you who are into stones and crystals and all that other good stuff, I have here my crystal oracle. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. So this will help ground you. This is, well, maybe, but this is faith. What color is that? I can't see the color. Okay. Anyway, it is grounding. I'm sorry. This will ground you. These stones will ground you. You have red jasper, which I have here. If I can take it out of the necklace that I have. All right, so this is red jasper. This will help you ground yourself. I don't know if the camera will focus on it. There we go. All right, that will help you ground yourself. Then you have, I think it's pronounced CHAROITE. CHAROITE. Go back, rewind, pause, write these down because you need these in your life, okay? I'll also, you know what? I think I can just type it in the description. All right, then you need light in your life. Whether it's MC or for some of y'all got that. Some of y'all who are my age, y'all got that joke. But anyway, LYTE. But anyway, you need light. You need to bring light into this darkness to get, I mean, darkness, it can't hide in the light, can it? So for that, you can use rose quartz, which I have around here somewhere. But it basically looks like quartz, but it has like a hint. This is a regular quartz. Rose quartz looks like this, but there's a hint of pink to it. Okay. Rose quartz, selenite, blue lace, agate, and some other one I can't pronounce. All right, so then there's, I'll leave it in the description. Okay, so then there's, you need to enjoy. And this was the light card. That was light, okay? All right. Then we have enjoy, okay? These will help uplift your spirits, get you back into your happy, you know, other than popping a vitamin D supplement or trying to stand out in the sun or even, you know, a tanning bed for 5 minutes. This will like uplift you. These stones anyway. Again, grounding, red jasper, citrine, which I have somewhere in my little box. I have citrine. I can't find it though. Not right now. I should have had all this laid out, but how in the hell was I supposed to know what cards were going to come out of the deck? So y'all know I'm doing this like live. It's not a setup. Okay, so we have aragonite and gypsum desert rose. Again, I will list these in the description. If I can figure out how to work the text part of, shit, I was about to say the other social media platform, YouTube, I'll do that. For those of you who are in the group, I'll post them in the group right along with the posting of this video. So I hope that like really helps you guys. Oh, and citrine is like a clear yellow kind of color. And I usually have one laying around here, and it's odd that I don't right now. They might be in my cleansing tray. Because you do have to clean your stones and recharge them. All right, so I really hope that this helped you guys. And this was so fun doing this. I'm going to take a break. And I might have to turn on the AC because it's hot in here. All right, take care, and I love you guys, and thank you for still subscribing. Please tell your friends, tell them to come watch, subscribe, or whatever. But thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you. And Leo, I wish you the best, and please know your worth, okay? Because you are worth the wait. You are worth your weight in gold. All right? Okay, have a great evening. Bye, guys. I can never stop this thing.